Right. So there was a move for a Sheffield Wednesday player recently, and our old videos on the Sheffield Wednesday player just started to go absolutely mental, right? So our academy, also known as Celtic's Academy, have poached another one, and they've taken Urhoghide, and we've been asked,
wearing that next season.
Is that the new kit?
No, this is an old one, but they'll be wearing that next season. Wait, you can imagine what they called in my household.
Yeah.
Hasn't turned up yet, by the way, and when it does, I'll put it up.
Wonderful. But the
I am in so much trouble.
Yeah, he's done something very interesting for a Celtic fan. We'll see what happens. But we've been asked so much from the Celtic fans about Urhoghide, right? We want to say for a Wednesday's perspective here, he's gone. Yep. Obviously, we've not actually mentioned it. We knew he was going. We thought last week he was going to Leeds because he was linked with Leeds.
He didn't go that way. He just went past them.
I will say, I did hear that Darren Moore couldn't change his mind, as in he'd already made his mind up when Darren Moore walked through the door. So when it was talked about him like, oh, he still thinks he might stay here, Darren Moore might be saving face a little bit there, because we'd actually heard that at the time that he was still weighing up his options. Yeah. From a fairly reliable source there. So he might have been, but I don't think Darren Moore could convince him. I think Celtic came in with a 4-year deal, right? So
what is he, 21? Was he?
Yeah, I think he's young. He's 20, 21, something like that.
4 years playing at Celtic. If you do well, you're going to get spotted in Champions League. It's a no-brainer for me, for both of them, to be fair. I get it sucks. Don't get me wrong.
Champions League.
Hey, they've got qualifiers.
Yeah, Champions League qualifiers. Then again, you never know. You never know. Europa League, probably. So, well,
you were making friends with the Celtic fan.
I know. It's only banter. Come on. Some of you were arses to us about like, oh, he's come to us. Yeah, gone to a proper club. So like, I've got to have a little bit.
Yeah, but didn't we do it for a period of time? We just picked the Watford players.
Yeah, but Watford were in the Prem, Jake. We're in League One.
Yeah, true.
Right. This is a case of our academy pro. We only got 150k for Urhoghide. 150k. Right. Liam Shaw, I didn't give a crap about, right? I was annoyed at the situation because he went and he did it so far in advance. I was very frustrated at the time.
Yep.
Urhoghide, I will say, I'm not bitter about it because there's no point in being bitter about it. But I was disappointed that we lost Urhoghide because I've been saying it for months. We should keep him because he's got the potential. And in League One, I think he'd get game time. Right?
Can I just say something, though? If they pull like a Van Dijk where they sell him on and there's a massive sell-on fee, we are going to be sick to our sodding stomachs.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, because obviously he's gone. We ain't got a sell-on on him or anything. Nope. So we need to sort this out. But Celtic, the sort of player you're getting, he's a very accomplished at that age.
Already.
He showed it at the end of the season.
Yeah.
He's very good. He's a good defensive fullback, right? And he can play centre-back, and I think that he will thrive given the right circumstance. But I will say, if you let him rot in your academy, he's gone.
I don't think they will. I think you see what Celtic are doing. What Celtic do? They're rebooting. Whenever Celtic reboot, you see them go for like Championship, sometimes League One players, and then make them into world beaters, and then you hear them going for lots of money later. This is a typical Celtic rebuild where they're going for players who they may not have heard of, the fans, but they always get behind it because Celtic are very good at getting players who no one's heard of and making them world beaters. Like Gary Hooper, everyone did know who he was in England because he was at Scunthorpe, but he went to Celtic and just pushed on. Van Dijk. Another example.
I think if we'd have stayed up and we could have offered
probably
a championship football,
kept him.
He'd have stayed.
Yeah.
But I think I will say I'm disappointed again with football loyalty there. I never say no loyalty in football, that sort of thing. But the fact he went, oh yeah, you gave me my first professional start, those memories sort of thing. I was
he did say, he did the thing that you didn't like about Rhodes. He said,
yeah, no, he did. He did do that. But part of me was like, right, mate, but you didn't give us anything back. Right? Do you know what I mean? Rhodes didn't say anything. I was equally as angry with that because Rhodes took a lot of money.
Think of how Wimbledon feel. He was in there. He was at Wimbledon, and Wimbledon
Yeah, they released him though.
Yeah, they released him, but they look at what they've missed out on the player he's become.
Yeah, but they released him. We didn't release him.
I know.
We offered him a new contract. This is completely
and he
different.
said no.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Wimbledon, that's irrelevant because they released him. We've just released a player that from our academy that's now got a trial with Chelsea. That sort of thing. It's what happens. You know, it happens in terms of releasing players. But I think he'll be good for Celtic if they don't let him rot in the academy because I think that will stunt it. I know you said that, but I've spoke to some Celtic fans and they say they do that with their younger players, and they were worried under Lennon, admittedly. They were worried about him not getting a chance. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
It'll be interesting to see what happens with him.
But I think they could definitely have a player if they give him the game time now and give him the proper chances.
I will say something in that Celtic game. Hutch and Borna gave Shaw a nice hello.
Yeah, they did. They did definitely make sure he knew that they were there, didn't he? A couple of times. No, I think it just says the situation we're in. You know, we've just been relegated to League One.
Yeah.
The SPL is about the same standard as League One, in my opinion, but Celtic are above it. Celtic and Rangers are above it. You know, top end League One sort of thing. The Championship and I'm not trying to be a English football elitist there. I'm just saying it's because the Championship's got so much more money in it now. It's much more of a level playing field when you look at the top half.
It'll be interesting. I will watch both their careers and hope they have good careers to them. And it's just gutting that it's another. It's like what Darren Moore said. If I came in earlier and before I got COVID and everything, if he came in when we got Pulis, they don't leave for next to nothing. He gets on the door and goes, "You sign it. We want to keep them. Sign a new contract. We get to pay for them." And Darren Moore said, "While I'm at that club, that will never happen again. Hopefully," he's basically said this shouldn't be happening.
He's coming in and he wants to lock it down, and I get it. So what? So if a Celtic fan was to ask you what you thought of Urhoghide, what would you say?
Strong, pacey, very good footballing brain at a very young age, and you're going to probably get the best of him if you play him.
Yeah, I think Shaw. I don't think Shaw lit himself on fire very well with the. You know, he didn't shine himself in the best light in the last 6 months. His form was awful. He looked like he wasn't ready to play for a League One side. But Urhoghide,
he's already checked out.
But Urhoghide, yeah, but even then, like, it's still your boyhood club, and you're not performing when you're trying to keep him up. He should have just gone. But Urhoghide, he even if he had made his mind up that he was going to go, he still played amazingly well at the end. But Celtic, now I'm going to ask any Celtic scouts to stop watching this podcast and sod off before I start praising our other players, because you can't have them all. You know, they keep taking them, and I do think we're going to stop seeing it under Darren Moore.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if Moore got some of the scouting lot to watch some of their players go, "Oh, we'll do one on you."
Yeah, to be fair, though, I will say that, like, the majority, even though we said we had a few idiots that come in, the majority of Celtic fans have just been great since the Shaw rumours. You know, we had a couple of actually the bigger Celtic channels asking us to come on. We couldn't work out the logistics straight away.
And to be fair, on my video that I did about Urhoghide going and stuff like that, one of the comments, you really did it to yourself where you said, "I hope they go under." It's like, yeah, that's not going to go well with Celtic fans, especially in the position we're in. And some even turned out there's more chances of going under than Celtic.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's irrelevant.
Yeah.
But like, I was just going to say, we worked out, we couldn't work out some weekend logistics because straight away they searched us, they found us, and they were like, "Hey, you're talking about Urhoghide, you know that player, come on."
It literally went, this video flatlined.
Yeah, I got like 3 Celtic channels go, "Hey, do you want to come on and talk about it?" And I was like, "I am literally away all weekend.
Sorry.
I can't. Sorry." But so a couple of them went elsewhere. But I know a lot of Celtic fans did want our take on it because they've been watching the videos and they've been very great. A lot of them. So welcome to the Talking Wednesday family. Yeah. Stop stealing our players.